think about Fannie Lou Hamer when she said, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired.
I still quote that today.
Essence.
Yeah, I say that right now because it's true.
It is.
It is true. And I said before, your class for me really opened my eyes to a lot, and I haven't stopped running yet.
Now, I think last senior year in high school, Miss Rivers taught for seniors a black, she taught black history. I took it my senior year for one semester. That's the only time you could get it, I think. But some person from Shaw University, Benjamin Brawley, had written that book, and I still have it. I still have it. And, I think, see, you had to buy books at that time.
Oh,
They weren't free. You didn't get them free. And I remember when I was over at Newbern High teaching that course, they didn't have a textbook when I went there. They had a supplementary book, Eyewitness to History, I think it was. And that was just a book that remained, and I think it was Rufus Myers that complained about they didn't have a textbook. And somehow or other, those books had to remain in class. You couldn't take them. But I think it was Rufus Myers, and between him and his mother, somehow they bought books so that each person could take a book home. The textbooks originally were non-available. They had those books had to remain in the classroom. And I think when he came along, he was the one that somehow complained, and it got back to the principal. And then we still got the same book, but each person had their book and they took it home. That book is still right up there.
how important you think Black history is even today?
I think it's good for students to know, because some of the students today, without Black history, they think they've been there all this time, and they haven't. Even before my time, they weren't there. So you know that they don't. When I came along, as I said, you could be a teacher, a preacher, a lawyer, a dentist, or a physician. But now you look on television and they're in all fields, and especially politics.
So you've seen progress.
I've seen progress, yes.
And so in seeing the progress, how does that make you feel?
Makes me feel good when I look up and see them in all areas of livelihood compared to what you could do when I came along, and even before I guess I came along, we couldn't probably do much more than that now.
So in coming along, did you ever have a sense of thinking, why? Why are we being treated this way? Why? Why is this the way things are?
Well, as I said, it's on the backs of some of our former leaders, such as Dr. Martin Luther King. This was one of the major ones, and some of the others too.
Who made a difference, helped to make a
difference.
Yeah, because even when I think about that time, I joking to say I don't know if I could have survived. Maybe I could have.
You probably would have, or you probably would have been one of them to come out and, you know, and speak out. But I think it was on the backs of some of our former leaders, such as Dr. Martin Luther King. This was one of the major ones, and some of the others too.
Yeah, because even when I think about that time, I joking to say I don't know if I could have survived. Maybe I could have.
various demonstrations and working hard to see that we were in various roles. As I said, there were things you could do as a livelihood, and that was the limit. But now they're into any field you want to mention. We go into any field and we work.
Yeah, because when you said the name of the book, Eyewitness, right? I said, okay, I remember the name.
It's right up there.
I remember that book, and I remember the class discussions. And I used to think about, I don't know, I'll probably be hanging from a tree or something because I'm being from the tree or something, because it took a lot to compose yourself and to practice nonviolence, you know.
As I said, as you, when you come along under that circumstances, but then, as I said, when these soldiers came back here working after serving their country and facing this kind of discrimination, I can understand their attitudes too. Now, that's all it took, a little attitude, I guess, for some of these already here to wake up and see what we were going through. As I said, you probably did. And then there was some even before World War II, like, I'm trying to think of some of those early people who fought. What is the woman's name going on? I can't think of it. That led so many people out of.
Oh, Marcus Garvey?
Who?
Are you talking about Marcus Garvey?
No, Marcus Garvey is the one that wanted to take us back to Africa.
Well,
I should be asking my students. Who is the one that the woman that led so many?
Harriet Tubman. See, I get an A.
Harriet Tubman. She's the one that she was fighting, and she led so many out of. Because of course she wasn't the only one either. There were others who, even back then, that were fighting and demonstrating. And she led all these people out of slavery. As I said, we've come from somewhere.